Hey guys, Nary here from DrakeWingGaming. Some of you know me on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming at you with a new episode of Dawn Chorus. Now, if you missed it, I just uploaded a new episode of Psychic Connections. I had to do a little bit of creative editing with the thumbnail, had to, put some festive packages on display. And in the video itself, I had to employ some powerful blurring technology, some state-of-the-art stuff. Gotta contain those furry crotches. But anyway, yeah, we're starting a new episode today. I can't wait to get into it. I am very interested to see where this goes. So, without further ado, how about we just jump into it? Let me set my little timer right here. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Load a game. There we go. We're in here with Lake. I may have to start doing more editing after this, but we'll see. Okay. Anyway. Lake is leaner than I always imagined him. His twinkish build is usually hidden under the flannel shirts he likes so much. The heavy smell of chlorine hanging in the locker room hides his scent, unfortunately. I like his hand-drawn chalky nipples. The fluffier fur on his belly is paler than the rest of his body, giving him a soft look. It reminds me of almond milk. I wonder if he would taste like it too. Uh-huh. I always thought he looked nice, but now I'm starting to have some thoughts that I shouldn't be having. Uh-oh. Are those eyebrows going out of control, my friend? Oh. Okay, I should probably finish undressing, too. I can look at him all I want in the sauna anyway. I took off the rest of my clothes, folding them neatly and stacking them inside the locker. Okay. Okay, you ready? I nod in response, closing my locker and turning the key. Remembering what happened to the previous key I held in my paw, I decided not to take it with me, but keep it in the lock. Somehow I can't imagine another student wanting to steal my underwear. Yeah, I'm going to have to edit some of that out, yep. I join Lake in the showers. There are no separate stalls, just one row of shower heads extending from the wall, and I take the spot next to him. Ah, cold! I chuckle quietly. Looks like Lake is even less cold resistant than I am. I press the button and water starts pouring onto me. Ah! It really is cold. I wash myself quickly, rubbing liquid soap into my fur, paying special attention to my armpits and groin. It's important to be squeaky clean before the sauna. The porous wood of the sauna benches soak up sweat easily. It's better not to carry any bacteria into the sauna on our bodies. Okay, see you there. Lake finishes his shower in under a minute, springing out of the cold water and hopping through the cold tiled floor, grabbing a towel on his way and reaching the men's sauna door. Yeah, well, I'll join you in a minute. Lake disappears inside the sauna, closing the glass door behind him. I finish the shower quickly, not really keen on staying in the cold water any longer. We came here to warm ourselves up after all. I walk away from the shower completely soaked, my wet fur clinging to my body. There was a stack of fresh towels at the entrance to the sauna. Only now I remember that I didn't bring one with me. Bless this guest house. I take one and start rubbing my fur vigorously to get rid of as much moisture as I can before entering. No point in drying myself completely. I'm going to be soaking wet in no time anyway. I open the sauna door and enter, immediately feeling the intense heat of burning coals on my fur. Wow, that is a nice sauna. Man, that is gorgeous. Gimme, I want. Ah, this is just what I needed. Huh, this place is really neat. Not only is it surprisingly big, but it has a glazed wall, too. This is one of the fanciest saunas I've ever been in. The ones back home are usually a bit less fancy. Lake is sitting on a middle bench with his eyes closed, relaxing. I decide to take the opposite bench. The whole sauna is ours for now anyway. It'll be easier to talk if we are facing each other. The heated wooden floor burns my paws, so I quickly spread the towel on the lowest bench and sit down on it. I prefer to work my way up than go for the hottest spot first. Okay, yeah. Phew, I really missed this. I lean back on the wooden bench, feeling the tension slowly escaping my body. There is no new age music in the sauna, no bird chirping played from the speakers, which is just how it should be. Aw, he's cute. Lake is still sitting with his eyes closed, but I can hear a quiet, content rumbling emanating from his chest. His chest rises and falls steadily with his deep breaths. It's so quiet here that I can actually hear him breathing. Lake? He opens his eyes finally and looks at me, corners of his snout curving upwards into a slight smile. Carvine? This is a really cool sauna. I know! I was happy that there's a sauna here at all, but this? A glazed wall? Now that's cool. And what a view it has! Yeah, the views are certainly magnificent. The first drops of sweat start to dribble down the light-colored fur on Lake's torso. It's really hot and humid here. He must have poured like half a bucket of water onto the rocks before I came here. It's a shame that there's no lake outside the guest house, though. Oh, by the way, that's not your real name, is it? Lake, I mean. What made you think so? Lake chuckles quietly and looks outside the window. I was wondering why you didn't ask about that earlier, actually. I had the rare chance to choose a name for myself. Sorry, gotta get blah, messed up. I had the rare chance to choose a name for myself, and I decided to go with an English one. I wanted something easy to pronounce, too. I knew I would move out of the country, so I wanted to have a name that would remind me of Finland. And what is more Finnish than lakes? Apart from saunas, of course, but sauna does not really make a good name. I can relate to that. How did it work in your case? Lake's expression doesn't change, but I can see reluctance in his eyes. That's a story for another time. I like your name. It's pretty unusual. He looks at me with his lively crimson eyes again. He looks really handsome in the warm light of the evening sun. Carvine? There's a certain softness in his voice that I haven't noticed before. My heart is hammering in my chest. I shouldn't stay in the sauna much longer. Come on, man. Stop fighting it. You and Tirolf. How did you two get to know each other? Tirolf. The slight smile he had on his face all that time stays there, but now it looks more apologetic than happy, and I can tell that he is a bit flustered. He's an interesting guy, but I'm sure you've noticed that much yourself already. We've met at a cocktail place not far from the university soon after I moved here. I was sitting alone there. He sat down next to me at the bar and started a conversation. Since then, we met from time to time. I don't know how many other students here. I don't know many other students here, and it's nice to have someone you can visit sometimes. Thud, thud, thud. I can hear my heartbeat. This isn't good. We weren't here very long, but I think that it's time to leave. I'd better go now. You want to stay? You want to stay some more? Nah, I'm going to. I've had enough heat for a while now. We both stand up and grab our towels, leaving the sauna. We step into the showers, both panting heavily, completely drenched, with sweat dripping from our fur. How come they have such a fancy sauna here, but only those lame cold showers here? What I would give for a real lake to hop into right now. Oh yeah, that would be nice. Cooling down is no less important to the sauna experience than sitting in the sauna itself. Yeah, I'd hop into a lake in a heartbeat. I'm sorry, that's just so good. I love that. Wait. Wasn't there a door outside back in the corridor? Lake looks at me with a mischievous smile. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I think so. What if someone sees us, though? Come on. Who could see us here? And even if they did, what would they do? Throw us out into the snow? It was your idea anyway. Don't go back out of it now. I throw the towel onto a nearby bench. Oh, what the hell. It's good to do something crazy once in a while. Uh-oh. Okay, let's do this. Opening the door, we step out into the cold Arctic air. A gust of wind ruffles our bare fur, making us both shiver. Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. We both jump into the fresh snow that's covering the ground with a thick layer. A jolt of adrenaline hits me immediately. Forcing my body to cooperate with me, I start rolling around, rubbing the snow into my fur. So cold! I gasp loudly, feeling a burning sensation on my skin. Next to me, Lake emits a high-pitched squeal, comically springing up from the snow, all shivering. I stand up too, feeling a bit lightheaded and absolutely freezing. The snow melts down on my fur, and the steam billows off our silhouettes into the evening air. Lake comes closer to me, panting, his breath turning into white clouds. He locks his eyes with mine, and we both laugh with pure joy. Enough? Yeah, definitely enough. Together we return to the warm inside, invigorated by the experience. Phew! Once again, I'm almost late for a meal. I need to pay attention to the time more. I got sidetracked on my way here, browsing through new albums and ratetheirmusic.com, and lost track of time. Afternoon light fills the room with a golden glow, giving it a more relaxed atmosphere, much different than the energetic mood that seemed to permeate the room during lunch. The voices in the cafeteria seem to be quieter, too. Maybe it's the peacefulness of this place slowly influencing everyone here. Hey, lots of people. Rune and Coach Devin are already sitting at our table. Oh, and Jorgen is here, too. Hey there, Carvine. Hey, Rune. And hello, Coach. Carvine. We sit down at the table, the sound of chairs scratching against the wooden floor reverberating through the room. I look in the direction of the table beside ours, where Miko sat during lunch. He is sitting there again, leaning on his paw and looking somewhere outside the window with a gloomy look on his snout. I wonder what they're going to serve for dinner. That lunch was so good. I expect something like that in some trendy lunch bar downtown, not here. Their table is just next to ours, and we're at the very end of the room, so it shouldn't bother anyone. Yes, even though the dishes were simple, the quality of everything was surprisingly high. The variety was also nice. I expect just one dish or even simple sandwiches. Most of the staff already left, so this time we're likely to get reheated food. Hey, sorry to interrupt you. Would you mind if we joined our table with that one? My friends are sitting there too. We're at the end of the cafeteria, so that shouldn't make a difference to anyone. I point in the direction of the other table, looking around at everyone at ours. I see no problem with that. However, you should go and ask the other table if they don't mind it either. Sure thing. So nobody here has anything against it? Don't worry. Don't worry. Go ahead and ask them. Okay, that's great. I was sure there would be more persuading involved. I stand up from the table and walk to the other one, where Miko is sitting, and tap him gently on the shoulder. He turns around, clearly surprised to see me. His ears perk up, and a cheerful smile appears on his snout. Carvine! What are you doing here? Would you mind it if we joined the tables? This way we could all sit together. I wouldn't mind at all. Quite the contrary, I'd really like it. Is that okay, Bjorn? I don't want to speak for everyone here. Oh, why would I? That'd be pretty cool, actually. I nod. And that is where I'm going to end the video. So yeah, I'm going to have to do a little bit more editing this time. These furry visual novels are not shying away from the nudity, but you know, it's probably what's going to bring some people to this video. So, and not to mention that I'm kind of flaunting that on one of my damn thumbnails. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. And until the next video, I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!